Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. My name is Ben Jamison, and for those of you who don't know me, I am the men's intern at our campus ministry, Hilltoppers for Christ. I want to thank you guys for allowing me to do this and just taking some time out of your day to listen to what I have to say. So, what I want to talk about today is receiving encouragement by encouraging others. And I really feel like one of the best ways to receive encouragement is just to go out and make someone's day a little brighter. And the verse that I want to read from is Hebrews 3:13. It says, "But encourage one another daily, as long as it is called today, so that none of you may be hardened by sin's deceitfulness." I like that verse a lot, and one of the things that I like about it is how it emphasizes today. I think it says that because, we only have today and we don't really know what tomorrow holds. So it's important to make the most of what we have today. And also, it says that for if we do not encourage, we can become hardened by sin's deceitfulness. And I think the strength of that command is intentional to show like how important encouraging each other really is. I think the impact that comes along with encouraging others is it helps you to not feel useless kind of in this time. I've talked to a lot of people, within our ministry and everything, and one of the biggest things that they talk about is mental health and how they're struggling with it. And it kind of feels like a lot of people feel useless to a certain extent. It's hard to have like a purpose in each day. And if you go out and encourage someone, it's a very gratifying thing, and it helps you to really like feel useful and feel like you're doing something good with that day. Another thing that it does is it helps us kind of sustain the feeling of community. When you're used to interacting with different people all the time, every day, and you go from interacting with either nobody or the same people all the time, every day, that can be a big culture shock. And just talking to different people, kind of continually, is a very, very good way that we can just remember that there's a lot of people out there in our lives that care about us, and there's a lot of people that we have in our lives, in our community, especially in our church community. Another way, and this is, kind of a way to help others too, is that you're probably going to make their day better. I've never met someone who receives encouragement and their day gets worse. You never know what someone needs in that moment, or for that day or any moment or anything. So to give encouragement, you're probably going to make someone that you care about their day better, and you're also putting yourself in a position for God to use you. You never know how God can use you or how he will use you, but to a certain extent you have to put yourself in that position to be able to be used. And that during this time, encouraging someone is definitely putting yourself in a position for God to use you. And then one other thing about giving encouragement is that you're probably going to receive encouragement back. Whether, you reach out to someone and you just say, hey, I'm praying for you, thinking about you. How's your day going? How's your week going? They're probably going to give you some encouragement back. They're going to ask you about your day. They're going to tell you how they feel about you. And, the more you reach out to people, people are also probably going to spontaneously respond to you and just tell you, how much you mean to them and everything. So I would encourage everyone to really try to just think about, even if it's one person every day, one person a day that we can reach out to and just send them a quick message and say, hey, I'm thinking about you, and just ask them how they're doing. And I think if we all do that as a church community, that we're all going to be encouraged a lot more than we realize. And I think it's a really good way to stay unified as a church community through all this. And they don't even have to be in your church community. It can be anyone in your life. But I think that if we all start giving encouragement, we're all going to start receiving encouragement. And it's going to have a very big impact on how we feel about this whole pandemic. So thank you guys. God bless. Hope everything is well.